Hey everybody, it's Scott coming at you with a drop that just landed here at Disc Giant. We're pricing these and getting them out on the floor, but there's some stuff here, in particular this guy right here that people are going to want to know about. More stuff. If people have been waiting for diamonds, there are tons of selections of diamond. Anyway, we're going to get into that in just a minute, but that's something new. But let's start with this. This is a dealer exclusive, meaning you can only get this by walking in to a physical shop that has these limited edition 10-year special color Ricos. These are K3, super crazy grippy. It's what you expect from K3. Relatively stiff and crazy grippy. But here at Disc Giant, among other dealers, we're one of the only places you're going to get a hold of this. So they're here now. You're waiting for that. Come on in and get a hold of them. There's a few more. I don't think we've had this. It's not just Orbit, it is Zero Hard. I love the stiffness and the grippiness of this particular putter. These Pures, some Zero Hard Orbit Pures are going into the Pure selection. Gravity Bomb 2. If you are a fan of this PD2, the Gravity Bomb, this is the Gravity Bomb 2, and these have, some of them are a little less money. They are single color stamp, and the majority of what we have here are the limited edition 2-color stamped ones. So if you're a Discraft fan, Discmania fan, you're probably going to dig that. There's a bunch of some of the grind plastic, meaning that it's recycled. We have a restock on some Bergs. This is the first time I have noticed Kastaplast using a multi-print foil like this. So that's kind of unusual, but there's some different colors for Berg fans to come in and grab, take a peek if they're fans. This is, I'll be honest, I wasn't sure. And when these were first released, we didn't get any. But now that I've got one in my hand, I'm not positive, but I think this is the first time there's been a K4 plastic. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, Kastaplast fans, but here's what it is. It is super crazy flexible. It's not floppy like some of the silicone discs we have here, but this stuff is so grippy, I feel like if it was flying and it hit a wall, it would go stick and drop. It's just... Boy, they should make brake material out of this or something for bicycles. It's just, gosh, that's sticky. It's very cool. This is intended to be a catch disc. You can use it as an approach disc or something, but I'm not positive how they fly. And there's a limited edition glow versions of this. And we've got the Sten in. If anything, if you're not a Kastaplast fan and not looking for a disc that's fun to play catch with, I imagine it feels like a little bit like a Berg. The weight on these feels like they're going to be lighter. That one's a 131, so this might be really cool for a younger or someone you're introducing to disc golf, or someone that just wants a super easy floaty. That's translucent blue. It's a cool one. A super floaty, easy to throw disc. This is going to be it. So anyhow, come in and check those out. But again, I was going back to when I was originally saying this. I wasn't sure if people would be interested in another catch disc because there's been some that are very popular released in the past couple of years, but how many do we need? Apparently we need a bunch because tons of people were asking for that, and there's, I get it now with the way this feels and the Berg shape, awesome. There's some grind Ricos. Speaking of Rico, he's going to go with the Ricos. This is the first release of Rico in grind plastic. And I'm a fan of anything that makes a disc that you normally love look even cooler, and that grind plastic does that, sort of reminiscent of Halo. We've got Stig is also a disc that this is the first time it was released in this plastic. They haven't released everything yet in this plastic, but there's some different colors of the Stig in the grind plastic. Got a few restocks on Sapphires to give you more color options. There are Malm is another one. First time Malm has been offered in grind plastic, and with those grind Malms, we have a stack of glow Malms. All right, we're almost to the diamonds, but we'll check this out really quick first. Flex 2 Horizon Super Stiff Special Edition P3Xs. There's some of those in stock. This limited edition multicolor stamp. I'm not even going to try to say that. Or am I? Jolupuki? I don't know. Anyway, what is it? It is a special stamp, special edition pine, mid-range. Very cool. That's a very cool European art. We already got through those. Now let's check out the diamonds. This is Opto Ice Splash. So it's going to have the stability of optoplastic that you would expect. As you know, diamonds are all in weights of 150 or less, designed to make them easy to throw. With it's a slightly slower disc as an 8-speed, but at 150 and 8-speed with a 6 glide, that's a lot of glide, and a -3.1 for the, here, we'll pull this out, -3.1, that makes this disc easy to throw, not just for beginners, but for people with slower arm speeds, and also for people that want something that is, that with that stability and that weight, people of higher skill levels and higher arm speeds can utilize this for some interesting things. But this this splatter on this metal flake optoplastic is interesting because it's not just some dye. This color is actually embedded in the plastic, so those are pretty cool. Those are new. Then there's a bunch of opto diamonds. We'll see more of those. There is some orbit, gold orbit diamonds. There's more of those. We want to make sure we have enough. This is going to be particularly interesting for a bunch of people because this is a zero gravity diamond. Not only is it 150 and less, all of the zero gravities are in the ballpark of anywhere from 115 grams to 130 grams, making these crazy, crazy light and crazy easy to use. Let's grab the bottom of this stack. There's some pinks. There are some whites. There are some aquas. So there's different colors for you to check out. And then we have some more opto in this stack. Opto in different colors. And let's see, yellow and turquoise. So diamonds back in town. If you've been looking for some of this stuff, come on in and check it out. For Disc Giant Scott, out.